Some dog breeds get persistently stereotyped as dangerous, aggressive, and threatening. Because of those stereotypes, many cities now ban specific dog breeds across the United States. That's despite the fact that scientists say any dog can become aggressive, regardless of breed. On top of that, Snopes reports that bans don't seem to prevent attacks, nor do they reduce the frequency or severity of dog bites. But fair or not, numerous states and cities have enacted breed-specific legislation. Check out the most commonly banned dog breeds in the United States, according to legislation tracking by dogfights.org. Make sure to watch this video until the end. Hi there, this is Basic Dog Trainings. In this video we will talk about top 10 most commonly banned dog breed in the US. But before we start, please do support by subscribing on our YouTube channel. If you are done, then let us begin. Number 10. Fila Brasileiro. Pet Helpful reports that the Fila Brasileiro is often incorrectly called the Brazilian fighting dog. That inaccurate stereotype may explain why this large working dog, known as the Brazilian Mastiff, gets banned in many cities. In fact, you can expect to encounter a lot of people who believe stereotypes about this historic breed. Like many other breeds, the Fila Brasileiro shouldn't go home with a novice dog owner. Fila owners agree that their dogs love everything that is theirs and hate everything that is not. More than any other breed, Fila Brasileiros are intolerant of strangers. They make excellent guard dogs, but they should only be adopted into families who are experienced dog owners, who have the time to devote to proper training and socialization, and who have properly researched the breed and understand the potential liabilities. Number 9. Cane Corso. He also known as the Italian Mastiff, on the dog's imposing figure and large size. To be fair, these dogs need owners with dog training experience. Plus, they aren't the best fit for a family with young children. Additionally, they have a strong hunting drive and are very territorial. They have even been known to kill cats and small dogs, so having a solid, fenced-in area with at least a 6-foot-high fence is a must if you don't want the neighbor's pets becoming his prey. Number 8. German Shepherd. German Shepherds are one of the world's most popular and in-demand dogs, and for good reason. They are intelligent, devoted, strong, energetic, and courageous. They are also excellent herders and do well in search and rescue operations and drug detections. All these qualities make them the most preferred police and military service dogs. One could go on endlessly about how great they are, but unfortunately, some insurance companies list them in the dangerous dog breeds category, and they are banned or restricted in the United States. Number 7. American Bulldog. The American Bulldog, descendant of the bull-baiting dog in the 18th century, are sometimes viewed as an aggressive breed with some suspicion and wariness by the general population. As such, it may be very difficult to own them, depending on where you live. There are several different reasons for these bans. One practical reason given is that the size of American Bulldogs is not conducive to city living. Here is also the issue of judging by appearances. Because American Bulldogs are muscular and solid with large heads, people are intimidated by them and think they are aggressive and dangerous. American Bulldogs also tend to be loving, loyal, and very protective with their own families, but more standoffish and less friendly with strangers or people they are not used to being around. Number 6. Chow Chow. The Chow Chow looks like a giant teddy bear, but you shouldn't expect your neighbors to welcome the breed. You can't own a Chow Chow in many cities that have vicious dog bans in place, as well as military housing. Poorly trained Chow Chows can act territorial and unfriendly. Unfortunately, that only serves to perpetuate the stereotype that these dogs are aggressive by nature. Aggression is the biggest issue with Chows, though it is a problem that can be avoided. These dogs naturally show aggression toward dogs of the same sex, and their hunting instincts can take over if presented with a small dog or cat. Number 5. Doberman Pinscher. The Doberman Pinscher has become one of the most commonly banned dogs across the United States. But the reason why may have more to do with politics than with the nature of the breed itself. According to Snopes, the Doberman Pinscher Club of America has reported, the reason that breed-specific legislation and anti-dog legislation is allowed to stand and, more importantly, function as a class action suit, has a basis in the etiology of social conflict. Everybody knows of a neighbor, friend, or acquaintance who didn't control their dog. For that reason, many people support bans and legislation. Number 4. Brassicanario. As previously mentioned, insurance companies blacklist many dog breeds they consider dangerous, and they declare homes that contain these breeds uninsurable. These blacklists have many names, ranging from excluded dog breeds to aggressive dog list to bad dog list. As the publication explains, the lists are ostensibly based on dog bite frequency statistics. However, it seems as though any dog bite incident that receives wide media coverage can also land a dog breed on such a list. Brassicanario remains a quite rare breed in North America. It now seems to appear on every prohibited dog breed list issued by the insurance companies. Number 3. Wolfdog. Despite some very famous advocates, such as Kristen Stewart, wolfdogs remain a controversial topic among dog owners. The breed, part wolf and part dog, poses its own set of challenges to owners. Wolfdogs can be difficult to manage if you are not prepared to tend to their needs and sometimes unpredictable behaviors. Sadly, many also end up being mistreated due to poor socialization and training. The wolfdog, previously known as a wolf hybrid, is routinely blacklisted by insurance companies. Plus, it's also banned outright by cities across the United States. Number 2. Rottweiler. Like the German Shepherd, the Rottweiler has run into problems because of irresponsible breeding. Rottweiler get disproportionately chosen as personal protection dogs and are more likely to be raised and trained to be aggressive, often by dog owners who lack good training skills. This can lead to a dog who is aggressive out of fear, rather than by nature. Unfortunately, because people who want to raise guard dogs favor certain breeds, these breeds are often assumed to be naturally aggressive. Number 1. Pit Bull. Pet Helpful reports that the Pit Bull is banned more frequently than any other breed, despite the fact that it's not actually a singular breed. The term Pit Bull actually applies to several breeds and mixes of breeds, but all of them face stigmas as aggressive and dangerous. Pet Helpful notes, every time there is a biting incident, especially if it is serious, a pit bull is blamed. It does not matter if the dog is not a pit bull, since no matter what the dog breed involved, if no one identifies the dog it is assumed to be a pit bull. Pit bulls get the blame not just because people have a bias against these dogs, but also because they're biased against these dogs' owners. The Washington Post reports that bans on pit bulls and other breed-specific legislation seem to surface in areas that experience major demographic changes. They write that these laws may be proxies by which uneasy majorities can register their suspicions about the race, class and ethnicity of the people who own those dogs.